Okay, welcome back to Tavy's Garden, and this is our first look. I know that it's fall is upon us, and this is my first time doing this, so I didn't really start at the beginning when I actually planted everything. I guess you could say we're at the end of the road, so to speak, at least for some of the things that are in here. But my tomatoes kind of sprouted at the very last minute, and I have some beef steaks in here, and I just kind of mixed it all together. And the mister here, who loves the cherry tomatoes, is picking them for me because I have a feeling he's gonna be chomping on them pretty soon. So we have quite a few. We'll see what happens, see how much he gathers at the end of his foraging. Um, outside of tomatoes, the other thing that I have here are potatoes. And this was my first time doing potatoes. And I actually did my potatoes from the original potato and grew the slips and planted them this summer at the very uh, beginning of summer. Um, I'm not exactly sure how well they're doing, and that's going to be another episode for us. But to my delight, the one thing I can say that is happening is that they are flowering. And you see those beautiful flowers right there. There's one and two. So once you see them flowering, that actually means I think we have potatoes. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to dig those out.
You want me to take these off?
This is,
Please.
he's asking me, do I want him to take that off? It's up to you, honey. Yeah, you can go ahead and take that off. You can probably take the other two off and they'll ripen in the house for us.
Okay.
If you like, because I don't want them to get too big and split.
Yeah.
Because it's probably what they're gonna do because they've been on the branch for a minute. There's two more back there, yeah. So, and there's two down there. I don't know if they're actually gonna get some sun.
Oh yeah.
They're way in the back. They've been there that size for a minute, but we'll see. What does the man have for us? Oh my goodness, he ate one.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I gotta wash my hands. Get this charcoal grease
So
off me.
this is what we came up with, and we're just gonna let the rest of them kind of get red and ripen. And as you can see, my cherry tomatoes did really good. These big beefsteaks, not so much. I think there's a little blight going on there, so I'm not sure about those, or maybe I'm just leaving them on a stem too long. Anybody knows anything about that? Still have a gazillion flowers. Like this thing just keeps on going. The other thing that I have is kale. And the one thing that I did do is I kind of gave it some company with the little flowering plant here to kind of keep the bugs away. I forget, it's not the daffodil. What is that? It's not the pansy. My brain has left me, literally. But anyway, they seem to be coming back really well. At one point in time, I'll have to clip a few. I can see where perhaps something is attempting to munch on my kale, and I've definitely had that problem all summer with the kale. And I was hoping that once it turned cool, that that would cease to exist. But we'll see what happens. I may have to get some cloth, some cheesecloth, and wrap them and keep them a little bit protected so that they can rejuvenate, because as we all know, kale's pretty hardy and it's going to last literally, through the cold months here in the eastern part of the United States, the northeastern part of the United States. So, with that being said, rock on, kale. And the one thing that I'm really excited about are my peppers. And actually, I'm going to get the hubby to pull a few of these off. And if you can see, there are so many peppers. It's exploding now. And that's amazing to me as a I guess just because I'm a first time gardener and just really trying something different with sustainability and trying to create, just a little bit of sustainability. And there are a gazillion peppers in there. So yes, I definitely need the hubby to go in there and pull those red ones out. The other thing that I did is the Swiss chard. I have to clip some of those, and I'll have to take some of that to my mom. She can have a beautiful salad, and there's some spinach actually in there. And the one thing that I was checking on today was the radishes. Now I'm not sure. This is my first time doing radishes. Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not sure about that. So I only saw one in there. That's the only one that I pulled because I'm just really nervous. And I don't see any more radishes. And I don't know if they bolted or if I should have done something else with them. I don't want to pull them right away, but I'd say it's probably about time. I did have a strawberry bush. This was the first year for it. It did get some leaves, but I cut them off, tried to do something with them, and that was not very successful. So next year we will have to try again with the strawberry. Now the one thing that I did do is, as you can see, I have a carrot. And so the one thing that I did with the carrot was I didn't do this from seed. I actually did it from a carrot, so I know that there are no carrots in there, so I understand that. Was to try and grow them so that I could possibly get it to flower and actually get some seeds so that I could have some beautiful carrots for next year. Now don't ask me what kind of carrots they are because I couldn't tell you right now. Please forgive my ignorance. But they were mid-sized carrots, and they were a rainbow of colors: purple, yellow, orange, that sort of carrots. So I'll be really excited to try that next year in my pots. So we'll see. So I think the next episode that you'll see with me will be an adventure because we will be pulling the potatoes. Right, honey?
I don't know where she get all this "we" from. Somebody speaking a lot of French out here.
Oui, oui.
Yes.
So we will definitely be pulling those because they are flowering. They're just turning into beautiful, beautiful flowers. And that would possibly be an indication that we are close to that time. So I'm just really excited. Thank you, everyone, for listening and coming in. And if you have any good advice or any pointers, don't hesitate to give them. Give free advice because I'm totally new at this, and this looks, I don't know. I know it looks pretty crazy out here right now. It probably looks like a forest to you, but I'm just really excited, and maybe I can better plan this out next year and do things a little more organized and the more sophisticated gardening palette, I suppose. Thank you, everyone, and have a great evening because we are about to cook some food on the grill. Enjoy, everybody. Bye.